Welcome to our recreation of the parlour seance. Tonight we'll focus on objects that afford spirit contact. Seance technologies. The parlour seance was an experience. You could say it was the whole entertainment package, with the medium using seance technologies to give you a night of rational entertainment. Rational entertainment with a heavy dose of the irrational.
Welcome to what I hope will be a very interesting set of experiments, where I hope to show that spirits and ghosts exist. They live close to our realm, beyond a barrier that we call the veil. And this evening we will thin the veil and invite the spirits to come among us and show us that they exist. There's nothing to be worried about. Any risk I will take personally. You are all safe. So, if we begin by placing our hands. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And I call to the spirits that are passing through this place. Come and meet my friends. Come and show them that you exist. Thin the veil, come into the room and join with us for a few moments. They are here. The first experiment we'll do uses one of the oldest tools that we have.
The pendulum is a simple technology to demonstrate, able to answer yes and no questions. Pendulums got very complicated as we moved through the history of mediumship. Some put in jars, sealed in bottles, or part of more complex apparatus, all appearing to contact spirits.
Now holding your pendulum with your thumb and forefinger, and just let the spirits come and brush past and move your pendulum. Come, spirits! Move my friends' pendulums, move them backwards and forwards, round and round. That's it. Bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger. When your pendulum begins to move, don't worry, don't be afraid, don't try and stop it moving. Just allow the spirits to move it. They'll move it bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger. The skeptics say that these movements are caused by tiny movements of our muscles. But if that were the case, it would be very hard for us to stop the pendulums quickly, as we can when the spirits help us. Spirits, stop our pendulums. Stop them moving, spirits. Stop. 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 And when your pendulum has stopped moving, please place it back.
Slates are an interesting technology to demonstrate, seen here in its simplest form. Not so well known today, but commonplace in the 19th century. Slates quickly became part of an arms race between mediums and magicians looking for increasingly complex versions.
We'll number them so that we can easily reference them. So this will be side 1. This will be 2. Side 3. And side 4. We'll place them back inside the handkerchief and give the spirits the chalk. Please, take your hands gently onto the handkerchief. You may feel the spirits working. Spirits Is there one amongst you who has a message? Is there a spirit with wisdom to share? There. Did you feel it? Take our hands away. There. Nothing on 2. Or 3. 4 is blank. Side 1. Be kinder. I think be kinder is a very good message, Spirit. Something we could all do a lot more of. Thank you, spirits. Let me introduce you to Margaret. Sadly, she died very young.
Glass moving as a séance technology can answer simple questions, although here it is demonstrated as a way for the spirits to communicate that they are present and that they are willing to speak to us.
I think we should try and contact her and see how she's doing. And I'd like to use the method known as glass moving. This is not a Ouija board, don't worry. In a moment, I'll ask you to place your fingertip lightly on top of the glass, and we will invite the spirits to move through you to move the glass. When the glass starts to move, don't panic, don't try and stop it, but also don't push. Just let the spirits work through you. Rub our hands together, warm them up a little, give them a little shake, and very lightly place your finger on the glass. As I ask the spirits in the room that are with us to work through my friends and move the glass. Spirit, can you come to me? That's it, Spirit. Spirit, can you see the locket? If it's your locket, can you move towards it? Leave me a message in the locket. When you've done that, move back to the center of the board. Move the glass. Thank you. Margaret, can you move the glass in a big circle? Thank you, Margaret. How was that? It's strange, isn't it? It's a very weird feeling to have the spirits move through you. But you weren't pushing. When the spirits move through us, don't be frightened. But we asked Margaret if she had a message, if she could tell us how she was feeling. Would you hold your hand out for me, please? It's a tiny piece of paper. Is there any writing on it?
Happy.
Happy. That makes me very, very pleased. So far, the spirits have moved our pendulums. They've written on our slates, and they've moved our glass. I think it's time we attempted two-way communication. And we'll do it with this glass. In a moment, I will invite the spirits to speak to us. I'll make sure that they're happy. And if everything is fine, I will give the opportunity to ask a question of the spirit.
Simple objects like the glass can be used as a seance technology by the medium. Mimicking the wrappings of the Fox sisters, the glass can answer yes, no, and I can't answer that questions, leading to some quite complex conversations.
So if we're ready, deep breath in and out. Please, 1 ring for yes, 2 for no, 3 for I cannot answer that question. Spirits in the room. Is there one amongst you who feels strong enough to give us a sign? Give us a sign that you're happy to communicate with us. Come, spirits, there must be one amongst you. Thank you, spirits. It was a little quiet. Can you be louder? That's better. Spirit, I have to ask. Are you resident in this building? Do you call this building home? No. That is good. Spirit, are you just moving through? Do you have other business today? Yes. Spirit, are you happy to take a question from my friends? I have told them that you don't like frivolity. Would you be willing? Yes. Does anybody have a question they wish to ask of the spirit? No? Spirits, we have no questions to ask. You're free to go about your business. Thank you. To the rest of the spirits in the room, thank you for joining us. Please, leave, go about your business. Leave. Are there any spirits remaining in this room? If there are, I command you to give me a sign. Are there any spirits remaining? They are gone. And that concludes our brief journey beyond the veil. I hope you found it interesting and wonderful. And I hope you haven't been too scared. So please, don't have nightmares. And thank you.
As the evening came to a close, the medium would thank the spirits, the parlour doors were open, and the participants would head off into the foggy Victorian night.